G'day Reefers, I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Welcome to Gallery Aquatica TV. Today we're at our Wynnum store and we're going to be working on Ania's stash tank. We're going to show you exactly how we set up a nutrient export system with the limited space that we have to work with in this sump. As you may have seen in previous videos, Ania transferred her stash tank from the original Red Sea Reefer 250 into the Reefer 300 quite recently. Now the tank is doing very well. We've installed a dosing pump in a recent episode, but it's time for us to look at a nutrient export system. So let's have a look at the space we've got to work with and talk about our options. The three types of nutrient export system that we would typically run on a tank like this would be firstly a keto reactor, which is a reactor that sits about here, similar size to the protein skimmer. We do have a beautiful space for it right next to the sump. The second option would be an algae turf scrubber. Now that would be about this sort of size. We'd probably have to mount it up here. I don't really think we've got the space to do that. And the third option would be a refugium. The term refugium comes from the fact that it's a refuge to keep things that you can't keep up in your main tank, such as keto. And so that's the option that we're going to go for today. But the problem that we've got is we don't have a heap of space. This Red Sea sump does have a removable baffle that you can move the baffle to the back to create a larger space here. But because we've opted for the large Red Sea skimmer, we have to have the baffle in this forward position, which only allows us a small amount of space. So the important thing about the light that we choose to run our refugium is that it is space efficient and is going to work with this amount of space we've got for our refugium. So we have the perfect light for this job, so let's check it out. The light that we're going to be installing on Ania's stash tank today is the Tunze Eco Chic. Now it is an amazing light which has some features which make it absolutely perfect for this job. First of all, it is a light which is designed specifically for growing macro-algae. So it has a spectrum that maximizes the growth rate. The second feature of this light is the fact that it is actually waterproof. You can have this light under the water. So it means you don't have to worry about water damage to your refugium light. And the other thing which I really like about it is the dimensions of this light. The length, the shape, the fact that it is also able to be attached with a magnetic clasp at the base of the light. So you don't have to use additional hanging suspension kits or arms to mount this light. So let's open it up and have a closer look before we install this on Ania's stash tank. I'm going to start by making space in this refugium section for our keto, and it's going to be very easy. I'm just going to move this biological media across. Now you can see that we're running the nylon filter socks, and they don't require a lot of space. They don't clog very quickly, and I'll just move this across like so. It's probably time that we take out a bit of this biological media. We really put in a lot for the transfer. I might just, there we go, leave it like that. It's certainly a bit excessive. We also have a max spec, one of the bricks, and I'm going to leave it just sitting here. And this is all the space we're really going to require for our keto until we take out some of this biological media. So it's going to be as easy as putting the light into the sump, angling it so that it's angled towards where the keto is going to be, and then using the magnetic attachment to hold it in place. So I'm just going to do this. All right. Okay, so you can see that it's actually under the water. I'm going to run it right at the water's surface. I'm going to have it towards the front of the tank, just in case these filter socks get a little bit clogged and they want to move across a bit. And I'm just going to twist it, which is very easy to do, given the type of magnetic clasp it's got, twisted so that it's angled to where the keto is going to be. With this baffle that's hard to see behind it, it has a grid over the top so that you don't have to worry so much about keto moving into the section where the skimmer is. So that's pretty much all it takes to install this Tunze Eco Chic. So let's turn it on and see how it looks. So it's time for us to put our keto in the Refugium. So we've got 5 litres or so of nice healthy keto, and we're just going to push that past the light, spread it out a little bit, make the most of the space we've got, angle the light, and it's really as simple as that. We now have a functioning Refugium on your stash tank. What we'll probably do in the future is use a light timer to control the time that this is lit up, and we'll probably run it opposite hours to the tank. So it'll probably be on something like 7 p.m. through till 7 a.m. in the morning. But it's really as simple as that. So now all we have to do is retune the protein skimmer, tidy up a little bit, and that's it for the Refugium on this Red Sea Reefer. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Gallery Aquatica TV. I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Happy reefing. That's it for this week's episode of Gallery Aquatica TV. Don't forget to like and comment on all our videos and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned to Gallery Aquatica TV for more exciting episodes to come. I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Happy reefing!